Hello family, it's Arhinna, your Tarot Life Coach, bringing you your December 2022 Tarot Scope Speak, baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. If you're new to my channel, the way these reads are going to go is we're going to talk a little bit of astrology. Then we break it down into a oracle read for the elements, and then it breaks down into your sign. So they will all be time-stamped in the description. You can click on the part that you want to hear. Another thing that I usually get from people is, man, that reading made no sense to me, and then they come back at the end of the month, they're like, oh my gosh, I should have paid attention. So save it and go back and listen to it again. All right, so thank you for joining me. Let's talk about what's going on astrologically. So December 3rd, Neptune goes direct in Pisces, 22 degrees. Let's talk about what 22 signifies. 22 is a master builder number. It comes down to the number 4. We are building a foundation, and Neptune has been retrograde since June 23rd, 2022. So this is like we're starting to have more compassion for the collective, okay? This is also pay attention to your dreams. This is about you really building on your dreams. Keep a dream journal because they might be meaning something more to you as we go into 2023. December 6th, Mercury enters into Capricorn. Communication will become more grounded and clear and about what we want to accomplish, all right? Now, December 7th, full moon in Gemini, 16 degrees. 16 comes to a 7. 7 is a message from the collective. This is known as the cold moon. The cold moon is a Mohawk name that conveys the frigid conditions of the time of the year, when we're going to get to the really nitty-gritty of the coldness, okay, when it takes a hold of us. Others names include when the deer sheds its antlers by the Dakota and the little spirit moon by the Anishinaabe. Now, if I mispronounce any words, please forgive me, okay? Gemini rules the mind, short-term planning and traveling, also short-term education. It's time to focus on your goals, okay? What do you need to release in order to move forward? Remember, communication is key. Communication between your thoughts and the universe. So keep it clear, all right? December 9th, Venus enters into Capricorn. The desire to approach relationships becomes much more mature. We're looking at the long haul. We're looking at the bigger picture here. Now, December 18th, Ceres enters into Libra. Ceres describes what we need to feel nurtured, how we want to nurture those around us. And Ceres is associated with the Greek goddess Demeter, who nearly lost her daughter Persephone to Hades, known as Pluto, the underworld. Okay, he kidnapped her, and then Demeter stopped vegetation, and all these things happened until she was returned for 8 months out of the year. Libra and Ceres wants you to pay attention to the things of beauty around you. Pay attention to what's missing, all right, and create it. Now, on the 20th, we have Jupiter re-enters into Aries, and it's going to go until May 16th, 2023. Aries is a very eager cardinal sign, okay? It wants to make things happen. Jupiter in Aries is going to have you all fired up and excited, maybe even taking on more than you can. So make sure not to take on more than you can, all right? Now, December 21st, we have the Sun squared Jupiter. Be aware of not over-promising, all right? This makes me think when you're doing your plans for next year, don't bite off more than you can chew, okay? The moment in this time, it's the winter solstice. It's the shortest day of the year, and the sun enters into Capricorn and the moon is in Cancer. The moon rules our emotions, okay? So Cancer is going to help you focus more on your home and what you kind of want around there, while Capricorn is stabilizing those decisions to make them full forward, okay? Now, on the 23rd, Chiron goes direct, 11 degrees. 11, another master number, which comes down to a 2. It's time for decisions, okay? And it being in Aries, and it's been retrograde since July 19th. So, look at the things that have been revealed to you about the areas in your healing path. Chiron is the wounded healer who could not heal himself. So, what did you learn over the last 6 months? How can you manifest that into the mighty I am to move you to the next level, all right? Now, on the 23rd, we have the new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is a wonderful sign to set these new moon intentions, goals, new directions, and new paths. It's time to start over, all right? And on the 29th, we have Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. And yes, we start off 2023 with a beautiful Mercury retrograde, okay? This has been an off and on again kind of influence through 2022, okay? And it's all about taking our ideas, because Mercury is ruled by air. It's our thoughts and our words, and grounding them into something more stable, okay? So you might have put things off last year. There's some ideas that you might have had. You're going to go back and revisit those and establish them on a better foundation. Now, December 31st, if you celebrated, Happy New Year. And I want to say to you guys, thank you for spending the last 6 years with me and my family. I truly love and appreciate each and every one of you. I apologize for the sniffling and sneezing. I have bronchitis again. So I'm on my last day of meds, but it's been a rough one. I will be honest with you. This weather has really had me underneath, so thank you for giving me grace this time with all the sniffling, sneezing, and probably pausing for coughing, all right? So if you're interested in a reading, the only way to get a reading by me is not through the DMs, guys. Go to my link tree. Hit that link tree. There's going to be some new offers coming in for the end of the year, starting off 2023. And if you guys would like some 2023 videos, let me know and we'll start shooting them now. So with that being said, let's jump into the reads. Hello, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing super fantabulous. Again, I apologize because I am all stuffy today. So let's start off your oracle read with your Akashic cards, which you got 2. Lucky, lucky you, right? Now, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Venus if you're listening for love. And if you're just cross-watching, hey, boo, how you doing? All right. Now, you start off with the Oracle of Delphi. I do believe that you've been having a lot of ideas, a lot of things coming to your mind through meditation or just even these creative ideas that you want to start. It's time to start them. You've got the 5 of Forces, but you got it reversed. It's time to start those things now in the winter. I feel like you're planning for the summer. Like maybe you want to do more things during the summertime, relax more or something, or you're trying to launch some new projects for summertime. Now is the time to kind of get those things into writing, amplify them, and create them because you got no other than the raccoon, and the raccoon wants you to bring things into balance, okay? This is a disguise. You've been hiding. Why are you hiding, air sign? Don't hide, all right? You're also very curious about what the future has for you, and this is about creating new things. It's time to create, and it's time to make them happen because this is the earth symbolism. Your ancestor message is that of the crystals. It's time to amplify your energy, move things to the next level, and make things happen. All right, it's a very, very beautiful thing. Now, when crystals show up, this is also maybe even having a crystal grid in your home to bring in and harvest new energies and also create. There's also crystals for calming energy. So just tap into whatever crystal it is that's speaking to you, research it, and then use it, all right? Your crystal this month is Chaurite, okay? This is used for psychic power, transmutation, and intuition. This is a very spiritual and powerful stone. It's deep violet, vibrates with your Sashada, which is your I can't even think your 7th chakra, okay? Now, it's a karmic stone. It enables transcend the mundane physical aspect of the body and gain deeper insight, okay? It facilitates healing to deep levels and enables you to understand things through a higher awareness. Also helps with manifesting. Now, on a healing nature, this stone works with healing of depression and other mental imbalances. It also relieves exhaustion and helps with the autoimmune system. This card signifies you're ready to access your deeper inner wisdom and bring it into your everyday life. You're about to start on a period of growth and transformation in all areas. How exciting. Now, with that, I pulled out the butterfly cards. Y'all know how I feel about these butterfly cards, but we never know what we're going to get. And there are some healthcare things that need to come to the forefront for you right now. With this being orange, I'm going to say let's really focus on our sacral, okay? We really want to focus on creativeness, all right? Take care of that. This is also starting a new healthcare regimen, maybe paying attention to your healthcare and to your diet as we go into this new year. Now, there's also some yellow in there, so pay attention to your solar plexus, which is going to be in the stomach area. Now, the planet that wants to play with you, or the area that does, is the North Node. You will have success and you will have benefit, especially in your 4th house, which rules the home, okay? You need to do what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel happy and support, and there could be some changes into your home front. All right, we are about to jump into the yes or no. Okay, this is the part of the reading where you pick out 2 questions in your mind's eye, and I'm going to give you a yes or no to it. We had 1 card jump out. At the bottom of the deck, I have the 9 of materials. This is a big, big yes. You are wanting to create something individually. Some of y'all are wanting to start a business, start something in creatively. I would say it is the best bet to do it on your own with the 9 of Pentacles showing up. Okay, in your mind's eye, let's think. Question 1. I get a yes. You have the Ace of Materials. So yes, go for it. This is meaning invest in it, start it, do what you need to do in order for it to happen. You do not have to wait to the end of the year to get those resolutions going. You can start them now, especially with that new moon in Capricorn. All right. And for card number 2, I'm just going to feel the energy off this card. I have the Muse of Emotions. I'm going to say yes. Yes, it's time for you to start honoring yourself and treating yourself better, especially emotionally as you're moving forward. Pay attention to the things that arise into you right now. And remember to always have your own back. Always pay attention to what's going on within you and also around you. All right, so let's jump into this read. Let's see what we got going on. I put my cards too far. I got too many cards on the table. So we are, of course, using my favorite deck. Y'all know I was going to use this deck. We are using the Babylonian Tarot. Where did my dice go? Y'all, I need to pull it together today. I need to pull it together. All right, let's just see here. I thought I had a dice up here. I had one earlier. It's because I've been doing so much work, guys. I don't know where it went. I'm going to shuffle until it says no more. Okay, ready? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, looking good. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay, let's see. What do we got at the bottom of the deck? So, overall energy for you guys is the Two of Cups. So, I see partnership. I see things moving forward in relationships, in love, in friendships, okay? Now, let's see what we have here. I also see a family relationship that is going to be healing. Don't neglect yourself. Don't overcompromise. Don't bite off more than you can chew, like I stated earlier. So we start off here with the High Priestess. The High Priestess energy comes through and is telling you to trust your intuition, especially in family matters. There's something that of a completion is going to happen. Here we have the Queen of Swords being very logical as you move forward. Logical in a situation that could deal with a parent, okay? Or you as a parent. There's also something like a secret or a revelation that's going to be happening. And then I have the Princess of Cups bringing something to offer. Now, when that offer comes up, do not neglect what you want in order to appease the other person. This isn't about putting what you want and desire to the side, but it's about coming to a decision or like coming to a collaboration where you guys can work through this and move to the next level. All right, be right back with the readings. Hello, Aquarius. Aquarius. So I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there, guys. I am on my last day of medicine for my bronchitis, but I am not well. So if I sniffle and sneeze in here, guys, I am really sorry. And if I cough, I'm super, super sorry. With that being said, I hope y'all are doing super fantabulous and better than me. Now, you start off this month with the Two of Cups. I love it. Absolutely adore this card. Why? Because this is Venus in Cancer, and this is all about feeling good and being in love, and I love that for you, Aquarius. Now, you also have the Empress energy coming in with the Ace of Wands. So I'm going to say if you're not trying to have a baby, be careful. Okay? Lots of fertility going on here. Now, for others, this could just be really creating something and starting something, initiating something new, a new way of being very creative, and starting something fresh, right? But we're not going to tell everybody about it. We're going to be a little quiet, right? We're going to make sure that we get it all together before we present it. So, that's super cool energy. Let's see. What does the Two of Cups have for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you're listening for love. All tied up. You are letting yourself free. 23 comes down to a 5. We're ready for big changes. We're ready for partnership. We're ready for new things to come to the forefront. I love it. The bottom of the deck, you have the doors to romance are open and somebody is thinking about you. Isn't that beautiful? Or you're thinking about them. Way to go, Aquarius. Now, let's talk about the Empress card. I don't want to use my inhaler because if I do, then I'm going to be like, and you're going to be like, what's wrong with you? And I get some weird comments sometimes when I'm like that. Anyways, the Empress is coming through. This is our Ruru, okay? And here she is creating the Fool and Kidu. Now, in this, I feel like you are creating your new beginning. You're creating the way that you're going to face the world. You're rebuilding, rebranding, renaming, redoing, however you want to look at it. and you have like a volcano in the back, like things would be falling apart, but you're like completely calm, creating something new and starting fresh, right? So let's do a pick a card for this Empress energy. Let's see what's going on. Lots of green there, so you could really be focusing on your heart chakra or money, one of the two, right? Let's see. Card number 1, all right? Card number 1, you have the Angel of Balance coming through for you. 48 comes to the number 12. This is all about you really starting fresh. 12 comes to a 3. The Empress is a 3, so that gives you the number 33. That's a master number. This is about you cultivating and creating something new, but doing it with balance and being calm about it. And what's also interesting is they have the mountains in the background on the Empress or the volcano, and then you have the pyramids. So I feel like there's something like a base. Like you need to have a basis of how you're going to move forward in order to start creating. Okay, Angel of Balance, we are using the Divine Moon Tarot, and we are a little nervous about this. 9 of Swords with the Hierophant, okay? Some of y'all are like, should I make this investment? Should I move this relationship to the next level, to the Hangman? And so we're afraid, like there's this idea of, do I have enough time? I don't know why, probably because the clock is on his shoe. Do I have enough time to start over? Do I have enough time to start fresh? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. Okay? So the 9 of Swords is coming in, and this energy is like being really stuck in your head. It's like you thinking the worst possible solutions to everything, right? And the Hierophant is like, look, you got to go in prayer and meditation, my friend, and just surrender to the universe and let it happen. So let's see where this, I want to do something different. I want to see what is the anxiety about for them. The web design, Twitter, I'll show you in just a minute, and the Uber. Okay. Online, definitely, there's something online that's really bothering you, and it's time to move forward from it, okay? Maybe you're following somebody, or you've been doing something online, and it's just not healthy for you anymore. It's not good for your mental health. It's time to release that. It's time to focus on you. And the Hierophant has his hands in prayer mode. And what's so interesting is like she's creating the Fool here, right? She's got her little doll here. And then there's a little doll right here too. So I feel like there's something about you really focusing on creating something new and kind of clearing the charts or clearing the page and saying, you know what, maybe that didn't work back then. And then I just noticed these cards go 22, 23, 24, and I've shuffled the shit out of these cards. So I don't know. Do things in the correct order, okay? That's another message I have for you. Do things in the correct order. Pay attention to the 23rd because all tied up and the web are the 23rd. So you are tied up into something that you need to release, okay? There's also something important on the 23rd. I think, what was it on the 23rd? Let me look at my notes. New Moon in Capricorn. So New Moon in Capricorn is going to be really important for you to start harnessing some new energies, okay? Not harvesting. You're not creating babies over here. So let's look at this Hierophant. What is the energy with the Hierophant for our beautiful Aquario? The garden, social events, social media, the bouquet. All right, there's something with roses. And the key. Okay, and here is the lovely gentleman. So there is something about making an offer to somebody. Maybe you're bringing flowers to them. There's something on social media. You want to talk to them. But the key to this is to surrender to what you're feeling in order to create what it is that you want. Card number 2, you have the action card. All right. This is about, can you keep up, baby boy? I'm just playing. Anyways, this card 17 comes down to an 8. 8 is about communication. It's time to communicate. It's time to create. It's time to put things into action. I'm struggling, and I apologize. So we're a little bit in conflict about this situation. The 5 of Wands is like everybody has an idea, everybody has an opinion, and they all want to say that theirs is the right one and the best one. But you're like, you know what? I really like this one. I really like this idea. This idea works for me, the Page of Pentacles. And then you pull yourself the Star, and you're going to focus on what it is that you need to create, what it is that you need to work on. Because I feel like you're very conflicted about something, but it's time to put things into action with the Page of Pentacles and start fresh so that you can manifest your dreams, your goals, and your wishes, all right? Beautiful energy coming through there. And then look, 2 of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. Very, very beautiful energy. Let's look at this page. What is this page? Well, let's look at the conflict. Five of Wands, what do you have for us, Five of Wands? We have the snake, so there is some kind of like interference going on. That's coming to an end with the grave. And we have financials, okay, with the fish. 787, I don't know if that means something to somebody, but that's the numbers that I'm seeing. Sorry, guys. Now, the snake with the grave and the fish. So there is like someone who might be messing with your finances, someone who's trying to get into your finances. I also get like child support issues, things like that. So pay attention to that. And if you've been investing with someone, I feel like you're going to stop that investment and start working like sole proprietary. I don't know where that came from. You're going to let them go and you're going to focus on you. I do want to look at the energy of the snake though. I might have to pause the video so I can not sniffle. Yoga, the makeup tutorial, and the DJ. Okay. And the troll. So I feel like this is someone who just like bothers the F out of you, okay? They just bother you, bother you, bother you. You've been flexible. You've tried to dress it up a different way. You've changed the record. You've done everything that you can. This is also a person who really loves music. And they love to be the center of attention, and you're done with it. And you're ready to rebuild and rebrand something new. Put those cards to the side. Let's get a final message from the Empress. What does the Empress want Aquarius to know? Cut him off. King of Swords. Look, that's your baby. That's what you're creating. Remember, everyone has got something in their pocket, and there's your full creation holding the world. Like, you have the whole world in your hands, Aquarius. This is beautiful energy, and you're pulling yourself. So I feel like this energy is telling you, like, you have to be the boss, okay? You have to say, look, I have the sword and I'm cutting off the hangman, and they're going to walk free and they're going to make that decision. I'm cutting off this Five of Wands energy, and we're going to make this decision. We're going to build and we're going to move forward, which leads you to that creation. It leads you to the Ace of Wands. Now, I do remember in the Oracle read, it said to build for winter so that summer could be prosperous. So the Ace of Wands is significant of summertime. So I believe that there's something coming really big for you, okay? Oh, too many cards. We definitely have the Five of Pentacles coming in. So I believe somebody's watching you, or you're watching someone, or you feel like you're being watched and you don't like that energy. Trust your intuition. You're right with the High Priestess, okay? And there's something that you have to change. You have to cut this off. And it's very interesting because the Two of Swords is touching the Five of Wands and the Snake. I believe that there are some Aquarians who are going to be cutting some people off completely. Like, no, hey, this will be the last time hearing from me. It's just like cold silence, cold turkey. Like, you're cutting it all off and you're moving forward. You're focusing on your finances. You're focusing on rebuilding. Okay. Now, the Five of Pentacles in this card, I just find this like very interesting how you have that one big eye right there. So I do feel like you're being watched, right? The High Priestess, like I said, trust your intuition with the Two of Swords. That's at number 22. Pay attention to the 22nd. I believe you're going to see something online, or you're going to get a message. You're not going to really like it, and you're going to be like, I'm done. I'm ready to move forward, and I don't want to deal with this. What does the High Priestess want Aquarius to know moving forward? What does the High Priestess want Aquarius to know? Communication with the letter. New communication with the Rider. And it's a yes. I believe you want to talk to someone. You want to say hey. You want to say hi. I think it's time. Whatever it is, whatever you're going to decide to do, because you're at the Two of Swords, you're cutting off a very toxic cycle on one hand, and on the other hand, you're deciding to move forward. So take that into consideration. But there is new information on the horizon coming in. I'm looking at the numbers. I want you to pay attention to the 27th. You could be getting information on the 27th definitely coming in. Something new is on the horizon. Maybe you're planning something for next year, but you're going to be moving forward. And there's something about something coming to an ending, because 27 comes down to a 9, and then it goes right into the Hermit right here. And the Hermit is a 9. And I feel like either you want to purchase a home, you want to move, but you're keeping it very, very quiet, okay? And this is Anu, and this is a really cool story, right? Anu and Aruru were actually together when the universe was before the universe, right? And they were in the womb of Namu. And this is the World card. And Anu and Aruru were madly, madly in love, so in love that they had a child named Enlil. And Enlil broke them apart. Through that, they tore apart, you know, and then around them is Tiamat. And out of the body of Tiamat, which was a chaos dragon, that is how the earth was made from the waters, you know. But Aruru could not ever go back to Anu, and Anu could never go back to Aruru. So some of y'all feel like maybe you're torn apart from a lover or something like that. But this energy is like you're going to make a decision to move forward. Okay. What does the Hermit have for beautiful Aquarius? We have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups has been popular. The Ace of Cups. What else? And strength, okay? We gotta have that strength. So what does the Eight of Cups signify? It means that we're like moving forward. We're not gonna do that anymore. We're gonna take this new offer and we're gonna be strong, okay? Strength is attributed to the sign of Leo. So there's something about a love offer, okay? There's definitely a love offer coming in, a job offer. Something big is on the horizon, but you have to be strong enough to do it. And it's like you're looking adversity in the face because he's like pulling it apart and making it happen. So let's look at this Strength card. What does the Strength card have? No, let's look at the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, what do you have for Aquarius? The Anchor, which is another 8. The New Beginning with the Child. And confusion. You're a little confused about this new beginning, but you're going to take it. You're going to be committed to it, and you're going to do it. You're like, I'm strong enough. I can handle this. I got it. All right, let's get an oracle card for you. I feel like this is a month of major decisions for you. The land of milk and honey. Yes, big baby. This is you finally getting what you deserve, okay? 51 comes to a 6. 6 is all about pleasure. This card is about you really reaping the rewards of your hard work, of your harvest, of all the things that you've done to get to where you're at. And this is a beautiful card. And it's also the rainbow is a promise of a new day, right? And then you have the beautiful elephant coming in. And the elephant is significant to me of Ganesh, removing those obstacles and letting you enjoy what's truly yours. But I don't feel like you're like showing the world yet. You're just like, okay, I'm going to keep it quiet and then I'll show you guys, right? Beautiful, beautiful energy coming in for you, Aquarius. Let's close off this read. Be patient. Don't get ahead of yourself, okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. Make the necessary sacrifices and be true to yourself. What do you want, Aquarius? What do you really want? And correct your mistakes, okay? Go back. Make the wrong things right, okay? Make them right. Make them feel good. Make it feel good to yourself. But be patient with yourself as you're moving forward, okay? Let's look at your money. These cards are so big for me, it's hard for me to shuffle them. Okay, let's see. The first card that came out was the Eight of Staffs. I feel like we're learning new things. We're learning to develop. There's information coming in on the horizon about our finances, and we're getting the King of Swords, so we're ready to make those decisions. Release the past. There's something financially that didn't work out for you in the past, but if you go back and you kind of learn from somebody who knows how to do it, or you kind of work with a mentor, I feel that you're going to be able to move to the next level. All right? You'll be able to conquer that. Let's look at your love life. What is on the horizon for Aquarius? What? The Two of Cups again. You are manifesting love, but you got to find some balance, boo. You got to find that balance. Here you are pulling out the Magician card. You're manifesting. You're creating it. What are we releasing? The Ten of Wands. We're releasing a heavy heart, okay? And what are we working towards? Making a decision. We haven't fully decided how we want to move forward, but we know that we want to be in love, and we know that we want it now. So I also have here the High Priestess overall energy. So I do believe that you are manifesting, you're creating, maybe you're super highly psychic, or you're in love with someone who's super highly psychic. Either way it goes, you're super highly psychic, right? Now I do have the number 222 in your read, so I'm going to say don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, okay? Be kind to yourself as you move forward. So let's clarify with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Another message that I have here is in order to make the decision that you need to make with the Seven of Cups, you've got to find the balance in your own personal life. Where does the relationship fit in? What does it look like for you? And how can we manifest this to move forward? Two of Cups. What does our beautiful Aquarius need to know? The Moon. Definitely some highly intuitive energy going on here. And I do believe there's a revelation, like something's coming to the forefront, something's going to be revealed. The Two of Pentacles is saying the star. We need to heal. We need to find that balance and heal. We're also looking to heal through connection, okay? That's what that card is telling me, is through connection. The Magician wants you to know the Chariot. It's time. It's time to put things into action. It's time to go. It's time to go for it. So the Magician is a 1, the Chariot is a 7, and the action card was a 17. So I'm going to say the 17th is going to be very important for you to put things into action. Like put your mouth where your money is, or your money where your mouth. I don't know how it goes. Anyways, what does the 10 of Wands want them to know? 10 of Wands, we're releasing, we're moving forward, going towards our Ace of Pentacles. We're going to start fresh, we're going to start new. 7 of Cups says the 9 of Swords. This is a hard decision for you to make. I feel like intuitively you know because of the black cat that's on here. And I also feel like you're just ready to pull it out, put it out there, all right? The High Priestess wants you to know the wheel. It's time to move forward, Aquarius. It's time to release the past, and it's time to go into the present, into the moment, and enjoy the moment for what it is. The 1st, the 7th, the 8th, the 17th, the 22nd, the 24th, the 2nd for sure are going to be very important for you. And then I'll write down the other numbers that when I clear up the deck. So let's close this out for you guys. What does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius, we're releasing the broken heart. We're releasing anxiety. Some of you are going to be moving. We're making that decision, okay? There's a man with the coin. Either that's you or them, okay? Be careful. There is deceit, okay? There is some deceit, and it's right under the anxiety. So either your anxiety's tricking you. So like you could be meeting somebody and you're like, oh no, it's going to be just like the last time. It's going to suck, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to fall in love. They're going to hurt me. But that's your mind playing tricks on you. This could also mean that someone from the past, remember I said you're going to get trolled, you're going to find out information on the 22nd. That could be that energy. Yeah, we don't like them. So we're going to focus on creating something we would prefer with our sacral chakra, okay? Overall energy, we have Archangel Michael cutting all those cords of attachment and letting us move forward with our root chakra. We are healing, we're moving on, and we're moving forward. Pay lots of attention to the 8th, all right? There's a big decision that's going to come to the forefront, and the 9th is leading you on to a new horizon, all right? So that is your read, Aquarius. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful month, and if you're interested in a reading, be sure to hit me up on my link tree, or better yet, go follow me on Instagram and let's be friends. Take care.